What's good? It's Wheeler 360, and today we're going to be doing the astrological observation of the sky. We got the sun in Aquarius and a new moon in Aquarius. And the theme for this is going to be new feelings about your associations and how you associate and conduct yourself in the public arena. But the moon being in Aquarius, we're going to be reacting and responding to fixated air, fixated on our own way of thinking and communicating about our associations, how we associate ourselves and the things that we are associated with, and how we conduct ourselves in the public arena. And with the sun being in Aquarius, this is going to create a conjunction. So these are going to be things that we're going to be acting on, and these are how we're going to be expressing this energy, and these are things that this is how we're going to be seeing things during this period of time with the sun being in Aquarius. And we know that the sun is away in Aquarius, so this is going to be kind of hard to get with the program if you is like an Aquarius during this period of time, with your actions and your viewpoints and how you express yourself and your vitality. But this is also going to be kind of hard for all the fit signs out here as well. But we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. They probably know the video though, but we're going to get into that though. But yeah, this is going to be kind of hard for the fit signs as well. It's like if you especially if you're a Taurus right now, because you're getting squared up right now. Like all these energies are squaring you right now. If you're a Taurus right now, this is going to be kind of like a learning process for you. You're going to have to learn how to be more communicative during this period of time. You can't be so practical and so observant during this period of time. You're going to be put in a circumstance and situation where you're actually going to have to communicate more during this period of time. And if you are a Scorpio, you're going to have to learn how to get out of your feelings during this period of time. Because of Scorpios and water signs, we like to be in our feelings, and we like to deal with our feelings by ourselves. So this kind of makes us hard. It's kind of hard for us to communicate these things, especially if we're around a person, place, or thing that we don't share any connection with, or that we can't feel vulnerable with. So with Scorpio, you're gonna have to learn how to get out of your feelings during this period of time. And if you're a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you're gonna have to learn. This is gonna be opposing you. This energy is gonna be opposing you. So the way you express yourself in general, Leos like to be center stage. Leos like to be the main attraction and center attention. So if you're a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you're gonna have to learn how to be more observant. You're gonna have to learn how to take that B-roll. You're gonna have to be more observant. You're gonna have to be able to take that B-roll. You're gonna have to be able to take that position that you're just not trying to get so much attention and and portraying yourself like you're not serious about anything, because this is going to be a serious time, especially with the sun conjuncting off of Saturn. So you're going to be a little more serious during this period of time. You have to be a little more serious, a little more about your associations, a little more about your business as well. You're gonna have to be that role. You're gonna have to play that role during this period of time. Leos just like to express how they express. Leos just like to be who they are and be that individual, but you're gonna have to be more serious during this period of time. But yeah, with the sun being in Aquarius, our actions and our viewpoints is going to be predicated towards our associations and how we associate ourselves and how we think and how we communicate. And since it's co-ruled by Uranus, Uranus is going to add that uniqueness, that individuality, and that originality to these ideas that we're having, to the way we share ideas and the way we communicate. And since it's ruled by Saturn, Saturn is going to ground these ideas. Saturn is going to make these ideas, okay, is this something that can be, is this something practical? Is this something realistic? Is this something that can be built? Is this something that can be structured? That's what Saturn's going to add to this. So Saturn's going to add this earth energy to this air energy that we are currently experiencing right now. So, and we're also going through the first decan of Aquarius, which is 0 through 10. So this is going to be the more Saturn, the more observant, the more quiet, the more reserved Aquarius. So with this energy, we're gonna have to learn. This is gonna put us in the energy of we're gonna be more observant during this period of time. We're not gonna be so communicative, but we're gonna observe more. We're gonna be seeing where things need to be tweaked. We're gonna be seeing where things need to be structured. We're gonna be seeing what makes sense during this period of time. With the sun being Aquarius, with the ideas that we are formulating, and these new ideas and these new networks and these new connections that we are making during this period of time, with the sun being in the early decan of Aquarius. And with the alignments playing out, we also got a few alignments playing out in the sky. We got the sun sextiling Jupiter. So this is going to create an opportunity. And this opportunity with these two energies creating sets, joining together and creating that set so it can be one energy. Our actions and viewpoints, we're gonna be acting on our passions. This is going to create an opportunity for us to act on our passions, our motivations, and our desires. And these are going to be the things that we're going to want to learn. These are what we're going to be placing meanings and reasons behind. our passions, our motivations, our goals and desires. So we're going to be saying that these things are actually something, or they actually a goal, a passion, a motivation, or a desire that can be manifested. And we're going to be seeing these things because it's going to create an opportunity for us to see these things and communicate these things and associate these things, the things that we're trying to learn, our goals, our passions, our motivation and desires, because these are what we're going to be experiencing with Jupiter, the planet, the body of water cycle, corresponding to our experiences, our meanings, our reasonings, our broad philosophical points of views about the world, spirituality, and God, and how we learn. It's going to be filtered through Aries, cardinal fire, creating and initiating a new way to see and feel about our passions, motivations, and desires, willpower, motives, and intents. But yeah, and we're also going to have the sun sextiling with Chiron. And with the sun sextiling with Chiron, this is going to create an opportunity for us to see our mistakes from a mile away. We're going to be seeing where a mistake can lead us, and we're going to be seeing where a mistake can be made. So we're going to have this opportunity to see where a mistake can be made and where a mistake can lead us during this period of time. So this is some good energy. Like, this is like, because if you've been making mistakes and previous transits, well, now we're gonna have this opportunity to see where these mistakes can be made, and how to prevent ourselves from making these mistakes with our actions and our viewpoints and how we see things and the things that we're communicating and how we're sharing ideas. And we also got the sun trining off with Mars. And with the sun trining off with Mars, this is going to create a gift for us to act on our passions, motivations, and our desires, and to be more communicative in our networks and how we come up and how we convey and share ideas. So we're gonna have this gift to go about, because Mars is direct now. So we're gonna have this gift to go about our passions, motivations, desires, and how we convey ideas and how we share ideas and how we network and how we communicate with and how we interact with our environment. Because Mars is being filtered through Gemini, even though Gemini was birthed out of the third house, the house of our surroundings, our friends, our family, what's familiar in our environment. So this is how we're going to be like corresponding to this energy, kind of, because we're going to have this new gift. We're going to have this gift conveying these new ideas, these new unique ideas and perspectives of how we can go about our passions, motivations, desires with the people, places, and things that we are associating ourselves with during this period of time. So this is kind of some good energy as well, especially if you got like a soul group or something, and if you've been networking, and if y'all been like trying to build this community. So this is like some good community humanitarian energy, especially if you're trying to get things done with each other and y'all trying to really like expand y'all network together. So this is some good energy as well. And we also got sun squaring off with Uranus. So the depositor for the sun, Uranus, well, the co-ruler, well, it's kind of the depositor for Uranus, which is co-ruled by the sun. I think I said that wrong. I just slaughtered that. Aquarius is co-ruled by Uranus, and Uranus is in Taurus. All right, Uranus is in Taurus, so this is going to create minor frustrations. This is going to create like a minor frustrations when we're going about how we change, rebel, and opposing against something that's old and outdated, and how we're going to create a new way to obtain this energy. How we're going to create a new way to obtain this security, this stability, this safety, this shelter, and this support, so that we can be seen as new, so it can be seen as new, unique, and original. So when we're trying to go about this energy, this is going to create like minor frustrations with our actions and our viewpoints and how we see things and what we're associated with during this period of time. So kind of be careful with this energy, because this is going to create the things that we're changing and rebelling and opposing against, and what we're trying to birth to become new, unique, and original, so that we can obtain this new security system that we want to have. This is gonna cause a little frustration between how we see things and the Uranus energy that's taking place. And Uranus is going direct. I think Uranus is direct right now. So if you haven't been getting with a program, if you haven't been like really trying to create a product for yourself, if you really haven't been trying to create a structure, or had that plan leading up to this, then you're gonna feel like you're being left behind, kind of, in a way. If you really haven't been trying to create that product, if you haven't been really trying to present your gifts and your talents, you've just been docile, you're gonna be feeling like you're being left behind, and then you're gonna want to try to like jump on this energy. You're gonna be wanting to try to jump on this wave. And we know, if you've been following Delo the Pilot Man and Archangel Uriel, we know if you're one of these individuals that I was just speaking on, and now you want to try to jump on this wave, jump on this energy because this planet is moving direct, you're going to be seen as an energy vampire. Because people been planning, people been sketching out, people been formulating what they want to do and how they want to be seen in this position they want to be in, and the things that they're trying to birth to become new, so they can be seen as a unique individual. People been structuring out these things. People been in the esoteric mental gymnastics, trying to figure out how they're gonna attain these things, and working on these things and working towards these things. So if you've been one of these people that hasn't, and you just been playing with your energy, you're gonna feel like you're being left behind. But yeah, and we also got the sun squaring off with the North Node. So we're gonna be kind of frustrated when we're going about our spiritual path during this period of time. This is gonna cause a little bit of frustration between us and how we see things. This is gonna cause a little frustration because this is squaring. These two energies are squaring each other. So we're gonna have to learn how to be more sufficient. We're gonna have to learn how to be more communicative. We're gonna have to learn how to communicate more about our spirituality, our spiritual path, and the things that we manifest and attain. We're gonna have to learn how to be more communicative with this energy in this area of life that this energy is taking place. And this is gonna be between Aquarius, and Taurus. So we're gonna have to learn how to be more communicative about our spiritual path and our spirituality. So we won't be seen as being so dry. Excuse me. So we won't be seen as being so dry in this area. So we won't be seen as being so realistic or stubborn in this area. We got to be more communicative now. We got to be more communicative with the things that we're spiritually into, and how we conduct ourselves spiritually, and how we go about our spirituality. We got to be more communicative now. And we also got the sun conjunct Saturn. And with the sun conjunct Saturn, we're going to be seeing the harsh reality of our associations. And we're also going to be seeing the things that we need to separate from. And we're also going to be saying the people, places, and things that we are associated with that we need to separate from or connect to, and the ones that we can connect to and share our uniqueness with, or the ones that we just need to flat out separate from because they're just some energy vampires. But yeah, this is kind of like this is the Aquarius energy, but we're going to be going more into the energy as these alignments go out, as these alignments expand, as these alignments move, because the moon finna go into I ain't really get into the moon. I ain't really get into the moon like that. We gonna get into the moon. We ain't got no time to get into the moon, but we gonna get into the moon. We gonna really get into the moon. We got like 2 minutes. What's the main alignment? Moon, Sextile, and Chiron. With the Moon, Sextile, and Chiron, this is going to be the opportunity for us to make emotional mistakes. But these emotional mistakes is going to come from the things that we are passionately invested to in our creative attributes, and the things that we're trying to bring to become new. And we also got a moon trining with Mars. And with the moon trining with Mars, this is going to create a gift for us to connect to our passions, motivations, and desires, and how we communicate and how we share these ideas and how we convey ideas about these things. And we also got the moon on Sextile in Jupiter. And with the moon Sextile in Jupiter, this is going to create an opportunity for us to expand emotionally. This is going to be like emotional expansion. And we're going to be connected to the things that we're trying to learn, gain information out of, in our experiences, and our passions, motivations, and our desires. So we're going to be more connected to these things. These things are going to be more harmonious during spirit time. Won't be so chaotic. Like say if the moon was in Capricorn and Jupiter was in and Jupiter is in Aries, it won't be such a frustration. We'll be able to go more with the flow, but still have our unique and individual way of thinking and communicating in this energy. And we also got the trying to see. We also got moon. That's a whole bunch of planets in Capricorn. I mean, Aquarius. We also got moon conjunct Venus, and with moon conjunct Venus, we're going to be emotionally connected to our pleasures, our love matters, how we relate, how we compromise, how we appreciate, and how we value. We're going to be connected to these things during this period of time. But yeah, I hope this video posts. But yeah, it's been Who Life 360. Peace.